What's up, you guys? I'm super excited to finally close down on the property, my fourth one that I want to present to you in this video. It will be a longer video than usual, maybe 10-15 minutes or so, but we were supposed to close on this property about 2 weeks ago, but the seller decided to be a little female dog and said, well, I think I sold the property too fast, so maybe I should have waited to make more money. So if you watch this video, I signed on the property yesterday with a mobile notary inside of Panera Bread. Not sponsored. So if you want to see the new property and you learn a little bit how a renovation goes and what the plans are, you're going to see the before and after we're done. In about 3 to 4 months, you're going to see the pictures and the videos after. In the meantime, I just got back. It is 11:30 p.m. Just got back from my second property that I'm turning into Airbnb. I was assembling IKEA furniture all day. So that property is coming amazing. It's coming together amazing. I love it. I wish I can live there actually. But anyways, with all that said, give me a like, consider subscribing. I hope you enjoy the content. Leave me a comment down below. What else do you want to see in my videos? And let's roll the clip.
So we're gonna take a look at the property from the outside first. This will be the patio that we're gonna capture the extra square footage actually. It looks good. So that will be basically considered extra square footage. So the property is going to end up being about 1,000 square feet. The area looks okay. It is not a premium high quality area, obviously. Bought the property for $95,000. So what do you expect? It's not going to be like Beverly Hills, right? And there's not much to show. Grass needs cutting, obviously. This is the back and the side of the house. Everything looks okay. Windows are actually newer. They're newer than my personal property. Oh yeah, the HVAC. The neighbor is actually pretty nice. He has a lot of flowers, which we might get some. But yeah, it looks nice. The garden looks nice. There's no separation here. Maybe we're gonna put a fence, maybe not, most likely not. The AC looks small. It is enclosed with a cage, which is good and bad. It's good because we don't need to put it. It's bad because obviously there's a need for that. But overall looks good. I saw the neighbor on the other side. Their AC is not enclosed, so I don't know, maybe it's not as rough area as I thought. But yeah, that's the other side. Now let's go inside. Alright, I'm here with Doug, guys. He's gonna be my... What are you gonna be? Fuck, I don't know. Project manager. Project manager. This is the outside of the house. What is that?
This is the front porch.
This is the front porch. I'm gonna cut it, don't worry. It's all gonna be cut. That's gonna be the front porch. So just explain what we're gonna do with that so we can capture the actual square footage.
Yep. So what we're gonna do in here is like all these windows that are screened in. We're gonna put plexiglass in each one of these windows to enclose it, and because it's cheaper than putting in framed windows in the home. And then up top here, right, this is where the attic is. We'll just put an AC vent there. That'll provide heated and cooled space. And then down here on the floor, we're gonna rip all the carpet out and the plywood out, replace the subfloor, and put in the LVP that's in the house right there, luxury vinyl plank. We'll put that in here, and we'll put an exterior door here where this screen door is. Put an exterior door there, and you'll have your enclosed space, and that'll be able to capture that square footage in the appraisal.
Cool. All right, let's go inside the house. That house is raised from the floor. I think you might have seen that when I showed it outside. So there's a little bit of play under our feet, but that's pretty normal considering the house is not 2021. This is the front area, living room space. You can see the AC there. If needs to be replaced, we will. We talked with Doug earlier. We're gonna take first left, and it's the bathroom. The house is 3-1, so we're gonna go into the bathroom. Bathroom's pretty small. This is the heating unit here somehow, and for some reason they left it here. We don't know why, but we're gonna change that. Doug's saying we're gonna do like doors. How you call it? Harmonica doors?
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is just we're gonna take out. So this is like this is like a it's like plastic, you know, that a lot of people use for in wet areas. We're to take all this out and basically build in a drywall and framed closet for this water heater, which is behind here with a bifold door in the front there, so you're able to access the water heater.
Yeah, and we got the standard tub, an amazing window, and throne as usual. And that's that. We got 2 bedrooms. I'm gonna do the trim. There's a little bit of work in them, but they're not like huge or anything. They're just the size that you want them to be. And there's the other bedroom. That's the master suite. It has like the biggest. It has the biggest closet actually. And I think this was the old house, and I think the rest was an addition. At least that's our speculation here. And we're gonna get to. Cool. I'm gonna get to the kitchen now. There's not much to say about the kitchen. Dick was explaining to me here the piping, what they're gonna do with the piping. They redo. Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, so we're just gonna, all these valves down here, they're always old, they always leak, right? So all that stuff's gonna get replaced down there, and then they're gonna put a sheet of laminate on the bottom of the cabinet here, so that when that does leak, when you have a tenant in here and they don't tell you for 3 months that it was leaking, then all that cabinet down there will be saved. Because if you had it exposed, the water just leaks, and then you're gonna rot out the cabinet, and then the tenant will be complaining to you about the whole cabinet, the whole base of this cabinet being rotted out, and then that's going to go into your floor. It's a whole mess, and it's entirely their fault because they didn't tell you. So to prevent that, we just put the laminate down there.
Yeah, it's their fault, and then we have to replace the whole,
right,
vanity here, because why not? All right. What else? This will be a laundry, washer and dryer here. He said he's going to do something I haven't seen before. They're going to take the pipes out. And he's going to explain it because I don't know what it is.
So this is very common in these old homes for these pipes to be exposed like this, and they just put these little clamps here to hold them back. But what we're going to do is just cut the drywall out and recess everything back into the wall, and then we'll have a box here. It'll be just like that little box there, have your drain in it, have the 2 water lines in it, so that we don't have that stuff exposed. 1, because it's unattractive, and 2, because people pull on it and it gets broken, so we don't want that to happen.
Gotcha. And we have the 3rd bedroom, which is kind of a kid's room. It's pretty small. There's nothing really much to say about it. It's pretty tiny. Has a small things for Barbie dolls or whatever it is. And the panel, the electrical panel.
It does have a good panel. I'm pretty sure it's 200 amp. Yep, it's a 200 amp panel. So it's put in by Schumann Electric. It's a reputable company in Jacksonville.
How can we tell it's 200 amp? Because I don't know.
Right there. It'll say 200. Yep. Oh. The other thing too you can tell by is that if it doesn't have a main breaker inside the house, then you know the panel is updated because over the I don't know, it's past 5 or 10 years or something like that. They changed it to where the main breaker is on the outside and you just have the panel on the inside. Yeah. So
mine on my house on the outside.
Right. So you know that it's updated if you don't have this. Mm-hmm. If you see, so this is a good panel. What is this? Square B. So if you see Challenger on here, you need to be aware of that because a lot of insurance companies won't cover a Challenger panel, and you'll end up having to replace it. It's not terrible. It's about $1,300 to replace it, and upgrade the service. If you upgrade the service, then it's a little bit more. It's about $2,000. If you need to go outside and upgrade the service outside, it'll run you about $2,500 to $3,000 for like the whole thing. So.
Thank you, man. I did not know any of that info.
Yeah, no problem.
Anything else that we might mention or anything?
No, I mean, we're going to replace some light fixtures. You see, like this right here, we can't get the glass portion for that, right? So we're just going to pull it down and just go get the standard, we call them boob lights, call them contractor boob lights so that they look like this one. We'll replace this one too because it's just nasty. There's no point. Take that one out, take that one out. They're like, I think they're 25 or 30 bucks for a pack of 4. So we just go and replace all that stuff.
Well, cool. And we expect about $1,000 in rent.
Yeah, and probably more, $1,050. I'm trying to squeeze. Well, what we'll do is we'll just try to squeeze like $1,100. And if we can squeeze $1,100, that's great. And then if not, then we'll just bump it down to $1,050, go from there. So we'll start at the very top and work our way down from there.
Okay. And when I get back to the house, that's my other camera. I'll talk about the numbers with the renovation and the purchase price, the cost of cash, not cost of cash. What was it? The cash on cash and the cap rate and all the other good stuff with the math side.
Alright, I'm sorry about the audio. I don't know why my mic didn't record, but thank you very much for watching. I'm not going to go into the numbers and the math side because the video is already 10 minutes long. I will leave you be and I will reserve that video for next Friday. Hope you have a prosperous week, guys. Keep hustling. See you next time.